So I did it. I moved from Reykjavik, Iceland to Thailand. This has been my first month in Thailand, and it has been a mix of excitement and culture shock, giant insects and lizards around the house. So in this video, I want to tell you what this first month has really been like. Moving from Reykjavik in Iceland, setting up a new life. Building my man cave, going to a local wedding, comparing prices between Thailand and Europe, and talking about the actual cost of living here. One of the biggest changes was obviously the weather. I left Reykjavik in middle of winter, so the heat in Thailand felt even more intense. Going from winter tires to riding a scooter feels just amazing. I landed in Bangkok, one of my favorite cities in the world. It's so alive, so many things to do, and it's fun. Through it can also be very stressful because of the noise and the traffic. But I was born in a big, noisy city in Italy, so I love it. I only spent one day there that time, as I had a flight to Chiang Rai, where I'm currently living with my girlfriend. For those who don't know where Chiang Rai is located, it's in the far north of Thailand. Not too far from the Golden Triangle, historically known for snow and crystal trafficking. But apart from that, it's a beautiful place. One of the coolest things is that literally in 1 hour I can cross the border and go to Laos or Myanmar. One of the first things that I did after moving was building my man cave. And I was actually really excited about it. I mean, having a proper workspace makes a huge difference when you move to another country. It gives you routine, structure, and feels that your life is not just in 2-3 suitcases. So I spent time setting everything up. Desk, chair, cameras, lights, cables. And when everything was done, it feels pretty nice when everything is in place. One of the things that surprised me the most was the cost of set everything up. Coming from Iceland, one of the most expensive countries in Europe, along with Norway and Switzerland, I was really impressed. I set up the entire office with 60,000 baht, which is not that much considering everything is brand new. A chair, monitor, shelves, sofa, painting the room, and even hiring an electrician to install the lights and wiring. Hiring an electrician or a plumber in Iceland is a bloodbath. Well, put everything in place, it makes feel everything more real, Also because nobody prepares you for the mental battle of seeing random bugs in your house. I mean, I come from a place like Iceland. Nature is intense outside, but indoor, generally you are not dealing with flying monsters. So honestly, little lizards are quite useful. They eat insects, and compared to other creatures around here, they are pretty polite. I like them. They become basically my roommates. Another really special, curious thing was going to a local wedding. It gives me a real glimpse into Thai culture, and that was something I was genuinely happy to experience. There is something cool about being invited into a local event like that when you are just new in the country. Obviously, I felt a bit too much in the spotlight. I was the only Western in the area, so I felt like all eyes on me somehow. I have a little bit of social anxiety, especially when I can't understand what people are saying. Totally my fault, I don't speak Thai properly. There was an old man in the wedding who kept shouting, "Hello, hello, come." And I was like, oh damn, here we go. But honestly, he was super polite. We took a picture together and it felt a little bit like panda pic experience. I can understand there was something unusual in that kind of environment. But honestly, everyone was super nice to me, so it was just a great experience. Let's talk about one of the biggest topics that people always ask about, the prices. The difference is huge. Going to a grocery store in Iceland is like going to a luxury shop, especially if you go to the shops that are open like 24/7. Here you can go to 7-Eleven, which is literally on every corner, and you don't spend more than couple of euros or dollars. Food here is incredibly affordable, especially the local food. Of course, imported Western food can still be quite expensive. So if you try to live like you was living in Europe, the price can go up very fast. I mean, I'm half Italian, so buying a bottle of a good wine is even more expensive than doing it in Europe. Luckily, I hardly drink at all, so it's not really a problem to me. But if you live in Thailand and you want to replicate your European lifestyle, it becomes more complicated and expensive. If you enjoy the local food, shop smart, and live a bit more like local people here, then yeah, the cost of living can be dramatically lower than in the West. Speaking of shopping, we also went to buy supplies for the Songkran, the Thai New Year, which is famous for the water fights. We bought some big water guns and food and drinks. We also booked a spot by the river in Kun Muay Sai. There will be around 20 of my girlfriend friends, so yeah, many people. It's gonna be fun. Songkran has this amazing energy around it. Shops are selling water guns and buckets, you know, so everyone is ready for the battle. There is this sense of collective madness in the air. Absolutely love it. It's one of those things that makes cool living in a different country. I mean, you get to experience these traditions and celebrations that are completely different than your normal frame of reference. Speaking about where I live, the other evening we went to dinner with some of my girlfriend's friends in Chengsan. The drive there felt surreal. With the current global gas situation, there was no traffic. In fact, there was practically no one on the road, which is very uncommon. Luckily, we drive an electric car, so for the moment hasn't been a big deal. We went to this buffet that was only 270 baht per person. That is a little bit more than $8. And it was really nice. The place so clean, so good. There was all kind of meat, especially meat. My girlfriend said it looked like the meat was clean with detergent. It was so clean. All kind of dishes, to desserts and ice cream. We were just sitting by the river, and right in front of us was Laos. You could see big hotels and casinos. Pretty interesting. I'd like to go there one day, since gambling in Thailand is completely legal. Back in Iceland, one of my hobbies was playing poker with my friends. Changing habits is not that easy. Little by little, I'm building my routine. Probably with time, I will meet a lot of people, and I hope to have many great experiences. But I'm really enjoying the process. And that's more or less my first month in Thailand. In a few days, I'm going to Bangkok for some things that I need to take care of. I will tell you all about the trip in the next video, if possible, especially since I will be traveling from Chiang Rai to Bangkok in a bus. I would have preferred flying. It would take just a couple of hours, but this way it's gonna be around 12. God save me. But at least I will get some content out of it. If you enjoyed the video or have any questions about my experience in Thailand, feel free to leave a comment. Don't forget to like, sub, and share, and I'll see you in the next video.